little background story with this New Year's resolution I'm going to share with you. I can't remember if I was watching something or if I was reading something, but it said every time you buy something, you're buying it or you're paying into somebody else's dream. So when you buy something, make sure that you're actually wanting to support that person and their dream. And it's kind of the same concept of vote with your dollar or how you spend your money counts kind of thing, but it kind of puts it into a little bit more of an easier to picture kind of perspective. Like, you're literally, every time you buy a coffee from Starbucks, you're putting money into Starbucks's dream, or whoever created Starbucks, or whoever owns them. And you're kind of like, oh, hot damn. Like, it kind of just, for me personally, went, huh. So every day before going to the dog park, I would always stop for a coffee. Most of the time was from McDonald's, but recently I've been getting a gingerbread coffee from Tim Hortons, and I don't like Tim Hortons. And so I was like, why am I spending money on their stuff just because it's accessible? Like, that's not a reason to buy it. So I was like, I'm not going to spend money on coffee anymore. And somehow that translated into, I'm not going to drink coffee for the rest of the month. And I'm tired. I haven't given in. I'm not going to give in. If anything, I'll probably just make a coffee at home if I do end up giving in. But it was more, I just didn't want to spend the money on it, and then somehow it spiraled from there. So yeah, another one of my New Year's resolution is to apparently not drink coffee for the rest of the month. But for sure as hell, Tim Hortons is not getting any of my money, hopefully for the rest of the year and the rest of the decade. We'll see how that goes though. That's probably not going to go so well, but I'm going to try. Today's video, also, surprise, surprise, is another collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies, and also another project that was created by Amanda and Jessica. Not doing this on purpose, it's just coincidence and kind of funny to me how that kind of turned out, that all my projects are ones that they created. But like I said, they're the panning wizards, so what do you really expect? This is the project Skin is In, and it's kind of got the same loose, vague guidelines like Lip Service had. So essentially, if the product fits the category, you can use it. What do you want to do with it? 100% up to you. How you're going to get there? 100% up to you. So pretty much you set your own rules, but in this case it all just has to do with skincare. So my goal this year was really to personalize my collection, and for the most part I just wanted to use up a bunch of stuff, clear out space, and then fill it with products that actually excite me and actually fit what I want in a product a little bit better than these ones do. So I have some sunscreens also that are expiring soon, and I want to use those up, but pretty much everything else in this collection I just want gone. They're products that don't excite me and don't inspire me, and or they cause reactions. I'm just looking at one and I'm like, oh yeah, you. Ugh. But let's get into the products, starting with sunscreen. Starting with sunscreen because it is the most important. I have this one here. It is just a sample. It's from the brand Jiao brand, and it's just called Face Cream Tinted Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30 5-in-1 Day Cream Unscented. 5-in-1. Kind of, oh, protect, prime, tint, hydrate, moisturize. This is very thick and very tinted, and also doesn't have an expiry date, which makes me a little bit nervous. So I'm probably just going to mix this in with a sunscreen that I know is good until it's gone, and then that way it can give it a little bit of a tint, but we're not relying on it for its sunscreen protection that we're not even sure it has. Also one that has expired, so we're not going to rely on it for its sunscreen purposes. This is the Coulomb Makeup Setting Spray Green Tea SPF 30. This I didn't realize, but it expired March of last year. Oh, that's bad. So we're just going to use this up as a makeup setting spray, because if it's not even sure it's sunscreen anymore, I don't want to pretend that it's sunscreen anymore. I am super pasty and I need my protection, so sunscreen to me is no joke. Next is Peter Thomas Ross Max Mineral Naked Broad Spectrum SPF 45. This one, oh, I didn't tell you how much was in each one. So the sample is just a sample. Well, this one's hard to tell because the top is a little bit heavy, but I want to say sadly it's about here. So it feels like it's still 3/4 full. This one is looking like here. I can actually see through the bottle on this one, so that's nice. I'm actually enjoying this one compared to the last Peter Thomas Ross sunscreen I used, which was the UV Milk. Was a lot smaller in size, a lot thinner in consistency, and like $30 more expensive, which is ridiculous. So this one's happier. It's better priced. It's actually not that bad, but I still think it's way overpriced for what it is. That I got when I was working at Sephora. This one I just got from my mom the other day. This is Kalia Renew Phase Dry Touch Sunscreen. So far, this one actually feels really nice when you put it on your skin. It's not tacky, it's not sticky, doesn't feel oily. So I'm kind of excited to use this one and see how it goes, and this one expires in April. Next category, we got some like cleansing water makeup removers. First one is the Laneige Vitamin Brightening Cleansing Water, and it's just, I would say it's like a third left. It's okay. I use it to remove swatches, not glittery swatches and definitely not pigmented swatches because it's not that good. Speaking of another one that's not that good, this is the Urban Decay Meltdown Makeup Remover Dissolving Spray, and I want to say like it's just a tiny bit left, but I like the spray concept and it has a really nice spray on it. It goes kind of like evenly everywhere, and I felt like I was using less product, but it's the type of oil that doesn't emulsify. So you still have to rinse it off purposely to get it off, and then you feel like, I don't know, you feel like instead of double cleansing, you almost have to triple cleanse. Lastly, in the makeup category, we have the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Conditioning Eye Makeup Remover, oil-free, ophthalmology tested. Safe for sensitive skin. I got this in my collection because a couple of months ago, I posted a video about their Coconut Micellar Make-Off Melter. And it went horrible. It felt like it was trying to melt off my face. So yes, I do think this one is better than that one. However, it still irritated my eyes. It still made them itchy and kind of to the point I wouldn't want to use them again. So yes, it was better, but it's still a no from me. However, it's good at taking off arm swatches, so that's probably how we're going to use that up. I do have one solo product in its own little category. It is the Fresh Black Tea Age Delay Firming Serum with Honeysuckle Leaf Extract. It defines and firms. I would hope it firms when the name of it is the Firming Serum, but anyways, I had a bunch of samples of this one and I just put it in this airless pump. This is actually a First Aid Beauty product, so thank you, First Aid Beauty. I may not like your eye makeup removers, but I like the fact that your pumps are both airless and friendly to reuse. Yes, everyone should be like that. And it was the hydrating serum. It was actually a really nice one. I'm not sure. We got right off topic there. It's a nice serum, but their eye makeup removers suck. Yes, back on topic now. So yes. All right, and my last two categories have 3 products each. This is a mask category. I'm gonna put those 2 there. First one I have is the Darphin Lumiere Essentielle. Oh, I need to practice my French. It's a instant purifying and illuminating mask. It's cute. It looks like a yin and yang on the inside. Heavily fragranted. Yeah, you don't even need to like put your nose close to that. You open it and it's like whoosh. Yeah, that'll be interesting. And then, speaking of interesting, fuck my life, what am I doing? This is the Boscia Matcha Magic Super Antioxidant Mask and the Boscia Charcoal Pore Pudding Intensive Wash Off Treatment. At the beginning of the video, I said there's products in here that irritated my skin and caused me to react. I will not be using these on my face. They are heavily fragranted as well, which I don't like. I'm not even sure what it is in these that irritates my skin so bad, just because almost every ingredient in here is in another product I use, which makes me think it's the fragrance. But every time I use them, my skin just like gets splotchy and it gets red and it gets itchy, and then like wake up the next morning and my eyes are a little bit swollen, my lips are swollen. So 100% not using these on my face, but what I do like them for is putting them on my feet or putting them on my armpits. I just find that it's kind of like a quick detox. I only leave them on for like 3 minutes. Again, I'm not sure why I just can't throw things out. This is like the perfect instance where I should just be able to throw it out because nobody wants to use it. Like none of my friends want it, so just throw it out. But no, instead we're gonna suffer through it. That's the dumbest thing I've heard. Last category, speaking of products I don't like, this is the Sephora Exfoliating Cleansing Cream in the charcoal version. I'm not sure what we call it, scent version, whatever. Oh, how do I describe the consistency of this? You know when you take toilet paper or Kleenex and you get it wet, how it kind of breaks out into like, or breaks off into like little balls? No, take those and mix it into like a jelly cream cleanser consistency. So you just got this gel cream with these little squishy, deteriorating tissue balls. That's what this feels like. And then it's heavily fragranced on top of that. I'll be using that to wash my feet. 100%. I'll be using this one to wash my body. This is the Boscia Everyday Gel-to-Mousse Cleanser. When I worked at Sephora, I can't remember what thing it was, but we had the Bhashya rep in and she was like, oh, pick a product. And I was like, I don't want to pick a Bhashya product. But the Gel-to-Mousse part of this got me. So I was like, okay, I'll just try to see how like the consistency kind of changes. It's exactly like shaving cream, but it is heavily fragranted again, as are pretty much every Bhashya product. And it's very stripping. So I'll probably be using this on my body, and yeah, I won't be doing that again afterwards. A product by Boscia that I wouldn't repurchase, but it has an aspect of it that I like, is the Detoxifying Black Cleanser. I feel like this had a different name before, like a thermal black cleanser or something like that. It's the one that when you put it to your skin, you can actually feel it warm, which I'm not sure if it's good for your skin, but without looking into it, in my mind, I think, okay, if it warms on the skin, maybe it means it opens the pores and gives you a deeper cleanse. Just where my thought goes, but I'm not sure, like, is the ingredient that actually even does that, is it good for you? But I'm gonna try and not think about it too much, because I wouldn't repurchase this anyways, just because, like I said, Boscia is heavily scented and I don't like that. Yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that little tangent, but yeah, wouldn't repurchase it anyways, but I'll try to enjoy it while I use it. So yeah, those are my products. I think I'll turn this into a rolling project pan. Especially if I'm going to be using some of my cleansers as body washes, I probably will be able to get through a couple more of them than I think I initially was going to. Sorry, I was trying to think and talk at the same time, and clearly that didn't work. So yeah, thought is I probably will turn it into a rolling project pan, but maybe not like every single item that goes out. It will have a replacement coming in. Maybe I'll wait till like a good chunk of them are gone and then bring in a bunch of new ones, just because my cleansers and my masks are the big ones that I need to get through. And who knows, maybe I'll eventually be like, no, I'm throwing out those Boscia mask ones. So yeah, I've got a lot of thinking to do. I'm not sure why I'm suffering through it. If you're at this point in the video, maybe just like yell at me down below and be like, just throw the damn mask out, like throw it out. Maybe that's what I need. Somebody to just yell at me. Anyways, I'll stop rambling. That is my Skin is In project. And yeah, I hopefully will see you in my next video, which is going to be another project pan, probably another Fantastic Ladies, and probably another Jessica and Amanda, but that's okay because I love them. They're great and they come up with a bunch of great ideas. So everything will be listed down below if you want to check out the Facebook group, if you want to check out other people doing this project. And that is that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.